Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Age Motion Designs, and in today's video we are going to create this kinetic typographic animation inside of After Effects without using any third-party plugin. So if you are new to this channel, then please consider to subscribe this channel and also hit the bell icon to get more updates. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So here we are in Adobe After Effects. Let's create a new composition. I'll call it as main animation. Width is 1920, height is 180, frame rate is 30, duration is 30 seconds, and background color is black color, and simply hit OK. Then go to choose grid and guide option and hit on title section. Then we will select our text tool and we will type whatever text you want. I am going to type motion graphics and select this motion text, and I'm going to increase the size of this text like this. Now select this text, press Ctrl Alt Home to align that anchor point to the center. Go to the Align tab, align it horizontally and then align it vertically. Press S for scaling option and scale it at appropriate size, somewhere around like this. Now press Y on your keyboard to select your pen behind tool, and by holding Ctrl, I'll snap this anchor point at the edge of it. Press V and let's move this over here. Now convert this thing into 3D. Select this what we call text, press R for rotation, and as you can see, because this is now in 3D, so we can rotate it in 3 dimensional. So let's create one keyframe at X. Let's go to around 4 seconds, zoom in a little bit, go somewhere around over here, and let's make this -1. And let's go to the start, and if we play this, we will get something like this. Now let's move this thing up to 3 seconds and let's see. Okay, so we are gonna get something like this. Now alt click on the stopwatch and type loop out expression on it, and if you still think this animation is quite slow, so you can move this up to 2 seconds also, so we will get this kind of animation. Now let's add this. Now select this, hit U only, so we can see only those keyframes. Go to around 10 frames, hit Ctrl D, and let's move this over here. Go to around 20 frames, select this, hit Ctrl D, move this over here. Control D, move this over here, go over here, Control D, move this over here, go over here, hit Control D, move this over here, and at 2 seconds we are not gonna hit any Control D. So if you see this animation, we will get something like this. So go to around 2 seconds, select all of them, hold Alt and open bracket, so it will trim this animation. Now let's go to the start and let's move this over here. Let's zoom out this and complete this like this. Okay, so our animation portion is done. Now right click new and create one light, and we are going to choose point light. For the color, I'm going to choose white color, intensity is 100, and simply hit OK. And let's move this light over here and this one over here. Let's go to the top view and let's see where is our light. I'm going to select this and let's move this over here. Let's make this active camera like this, and we will change the position of it somewhere around like this. Okay, now select this light, hit Ctrl D to duplicate it, and let's move this one over here. So if you hit play now, we are gonna get something like this animation. Okay, now right click new and create one camera, and in camera the angle of view I'm going to choose 130 and simply hit OK. So we will get this kind of camera. Press C again until we will get this option, and let's zoom out a little bit this camera, so we are gonna get this kind of animation. Now right click new and create one null object. Convert this null object into 3D. Select this camera and make it apparent with this null one. Select this null one, go to the start, press R for rotation, and let's rotate it somewhere around like this and create one keyframe. Go to around 1 second. Let's make this 16. Let's make this 8. Let's make this -5 like this somewhere. Go to around 2 seconds. Let's move this again. Then go over here. Let's rotate it like this. And at 4 seconds I'm going to copy my first keyframes. Now select those keyframes, hit F9, go to the graph editor, select this graph by holding shift, move this handle over here and this handle over here. So if we hit play, we'll get this kind of animation. Now alt click on the stopwatch and type loop out expression on them also. Hit Ctrl A to copy, hit Ctrl C, hit Ctrl A to select and hit Ctrl C to copy. Alt click on the stopwatch and hit Ctrl V, so it will paste this expression. Now select those Y keyframes. Let's move to around somewhere over here. Then go over here, select those X keyframes and let's move them over here. Let's select all the keyframes. Let's go to the start and I'm gonna move this somewhere around over here. So as you guys can see, we are gonna get something like this. Now hit U. Let's select this camera, hit double A to open this and enable depth of field. So after enabling our depth of field, we will get this kind of blurriness, which is our depth of field option. So it will focus on a certain portion and you can change the focus distance wherever you want to focus your camera. So I'll choose distance to 400 maybe, somewhere like this, and let's see, we are gonna get something like this. And you can increase the aperture value to 200 and blurriness also 200, so we'll get this kind of thing. And let's make this blurriness 140 only, like this. So yep, this is how you can create this kind of animation. And if you want, then you can right click, new, create one light, and you can create one ambient light if you want. Double click on it and let's make this 20 and let's see, we'll get something like this. You can go over here, go to the light options and you can change the intensity if you want. You can decrease the intensity also, so you will get this kind of results. And if you want, then you can change the color of this ambient light also. As you can see, we are getting this kind of results, but right now I'm going to choose white color only, like this. Okay, and if you want, then you can select those alternate text. You can go to the character menu and instead of this color you can choose different color and you can select this and you can choose green color. So we can create this kind of output with the help of this kind of technique. You can choose blue color also. Okay, so this is the one way to create this one and it's totally up to you. Right now I'm going to choose white color only, like this. Okay, so this is how you can create this kind of thing. So after that, if you want, you can select this camera, press S, and if you decrease or increase the scale, you will get this kind of stuff like this. So that's it for today's video. We will see you in my next video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, then please consider to subscribe this channel and also hit the bell icon to get more updates. Until then, stay tuned.